I've always been a light sleeper. The slightest noise can jolt me awake. A car honking outside, the refrigerator humming too loudly, even my own breathing sometimes. So when my apartment intercom buzzed at 3:27 a.m. last Tuesday, I was instantly alert, heart hammering against my ribs. Living on the 15th floor of a secure building in downtown Detroit had always given me a sense of safety. You needed a key fob just to get into the lobby, another for the elevator, and the night security guard, Marcus, was vigilant about keeping out unwanted visitors. That's why the late-night buzz was so unsettling. I stumbled out of bed and made my way to the intercom panel by the door, expecting to hear Marcus apologizing for a false alarm or a drunk neighbor who'd forgotten their key. Instead, the voice that came through the speaker was soft, almost childlike. "Hello? Can you let me in, please?" I frowned, sleep still clouding my thoughts. "Who is this?" A pause. "It's Emma from 1602. I forgot my key and security isn't at the desk." Apartment 1602 was directly above mine. I'd met Emma a few times in the elevator. A quiet woman in her 30s with short blonde hair who always seemed to be carrying grocery bags too heavy for her frame. We'd never spoken beyond basic pleasantries. "Where's Marcus?" I asked, my mind now clearing enough to register the strangeness of the situation. "I don't know," the voice replied. "Please, it's cold out here." It was mid-July in Detroit. The temperature hadn't dropped below 75 degrees, even at night, for weeks. "Have you tried calling the emergency maintenance number?" I suggested, a growing unease settling in my stomach. "My phone's dead," came the quick response. "Please, I just need you to buzz me in. I've been out here for hours." Something wasn't right. The voice sounded like Emma, but not quite. There was an echo to it, a hollow quality that the intercom system couldn't account for. "I'll call Marcus for you," I said, reaching for my cell phone on the counter. "No," the voice suddenly changed, becoming deeper, more insistent. "Just press the button. Let me in now." I stepped back from the intercom, a chill running down my spine despite the warm summer air in my apartment. I dialed Marcus's direct line, which he'd given to residents for emergencies. He picked up on the second ring, voice alert despite the hour. "Security desk, Marcus speaking." "Marcus, it's Alex from 1502. Is there anyone in the lobby trying to get in? Someone's buzzing my apartment claiming to be my upstairs neighbor." "No, sir, lobby's empty. Been that way all night. Want me to come up and check your floor?" "Yes, please," I said, relief flooding through me. "And maybe check on 1602 as well. The person is claiming to be Emma." There was a pause on the line. "Emma from 1602. Sir, apartment 1602 has been empty for nearly a month. Emma moved out after." He trailed off. "After what, Marcus?" He lowered his voice. "After she fell from her balcony. It was ruled a suicide. Happened while you were away on that business trip to Boston. Management asked us not to discuss it with residents to avoid panic." The intercom buzzed again, more insistently this time. "Let me in, Alex. I know you're still there. I can hear you breathing." How could the voice know my name? I'd never mentioned it. "I'm calling the police," I told Marcus, my voice shaking. "Please, come up as quickly as you can." "On my way," he assured me, and the line went dead. The intercom buzzed continuously now, an unrelenting drone that seemed to fill my entire apartment. I backed away from the door, phone in hand. 911 already dialed, but not yet sent. "Alex." The voice was different now, distorted, multi-layered, as if several people were speaking in unison. "I fell for 15 floors. Do you know what that feels like? The wind rushing past you, the ground coming up to meet you. I can show you." A loud bang shook my front door, as if someone had thrown their entire body against it. Then another, and another. I hit send on my phone and raised it to my ear, backing into my bedroom. 911, what's your emergency?" "Someone's trying to break into my apartment," I whispered, closing and locking the bedroom door behind me. 15th floor of the Riverside Apartments on Jefferson Avenue. "We're dispatching officers now. Stay on the line with me. Are you somewhere safe?" I was about to answer when my bedroom window exploded inward, showering me with glass. A cold wind rushed in, impossibly cold for July, carrying with it the scent of wet concrete and something metallic, like blood. "They won't make it in time, Alex." The voice wasn't coming from the intercom anymore. It was in the room with me. I turned slowly toward the shattered window. A figure crouched on the ledge outside. A woman with blonde hair plastered to a face that was no longer entirely human. Her limbs bent at impossible angles, bones protruding through skin in places. She smiled, revealing teeth that had been shattered on impact, but somehow kept growing back, jagged and numerous. "I've been trying to get back to my apartment for weeks," thing that used to be Emma said, her head tilting at an angle that made her neck creak audibly. "So many floors to climb. So many residents who won't let me in. But you will, won't you, Alex?" She began to unfold herself, limbs straightening with sickening pops and cracks as she pulled herself into my bedroom. "I just need a place to stay. Just for tonight. And then maybe tomorrow night. And the night after. Forever." She was fully inside now, looming over me, her shadow stretching impossibly large across the wall. "You don't mind a roommate, do you?" I heard keys jingling outside my apartment door, Marcus arriving with his master key. But I knew he wouldn't make it in time. Emma's cold, mangled hand reached for my face. "I fell for 15 floors, Alex," she whispered, her breath smelling of earth and decay. "Now it's your turn." She lunged forward just as the bedroom door burst open. What the police report later described as a home invasion gone wrong was anything but. Marcus died trying to save me. 2 officers were hospitalized. And I survived with injuries they described as consistent with a fall from a significant height. Though I never left my bedroom, they found me crumpled against the far wall. Every bone on my right side shattered, though there was no explanation for how it happened. I left Detroit the day I was discharged from the hospital. I live on the ground floor now, in a small house miles from any high-rise building. I've disabled my doorbell. I don't answer knocks after dark, but sometimes, in the middle of the night, my phone lights up with text messages from an unknown number. I'm still climbing, Alex. Floor by floor, apartment by apartment. I'll find you again, and when I do, we'll both fall together this time.